Hi everyone and welcome to our sixth lecture, which is the introduction to agile methodologies. So first, no, let's talk about the term Scrum. Okay? So sa product management, when we talk about Scrum, no, it's basically a time-box iteration known as sprints kung saan tumatagal to ng 2 to 4 weeks. And then, no, during each sprint, no, or phases, okay, may mga cross-functional team na nagka-collaborate, no, to deliver a potentially shippable increment of the product. When you say the word cross-functional team, let's say the design team, the production team, so nagsasama-sama sila, no, to collaborate nang sa ganun mas mapabilis yung paggawa ng product. Tapos sa Scrum, no, may mga roles yon. May tinatawag na product owner. Kung siya yung nagde-define at nagpa-prioritize ng product backlog. No? Kunyari sa production, kailangan mag-produce ng 100. So, kung nakaka-50 pa lang, they have to work on the other 50. Then, meron ding mga Scrum Master. They are considered the team leader. No? So, sila yung nag-adhere sa mga Scrum principles na tinatawag. So when you say the word agile methodologies, no, ito yung parang paradigm shift from traditional, rigid, and development approaches, emphasizing flexibility, collaboration, and iterative progress. Kasi before, sa traditional, input, process, output lang. Pero dito kay agile, nagkakaroon nga ng flexibility na pinsan, no? Pwedeng baguhin yung design immediately, pwedeng magbago ng product depending on the trends and needs. At its core, Agile is a set of principles and practices designed to adapt changing requirements, deliver value incrementally, and foster continuous improvement throughout the development process. Kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, no, if yung mga customers kasi paiba-iba sila ng demand, no? Tapos yung kanilang expectation tumataas din. So we have to do agile methodologies. Just like what happening in the cellphone, diba? 3 months, nagbabago na naman ng feature or design. Two prominent agile methodologies are the Scrum and Kanban. So they have gained widespread adoption for their effectiveness in managing complex projects and enhancing team collaboration. So, pag-usapan natin ano nga ba ang yung word na Kanban. No? Actually, it's a Japanese word. No? In contrast, no? It focuses on continuous flow and visualizing the workflow on a Kanban board. So, dito sa Kanban na to, nakikita natin ano ba yung flow ng production, no? Process A, process B, process C. So, ganun. Work items are pulled through different stages of workflow as capacity allows, promoting a steady, manageable pace. So, kumbaga, hindi siya pupunta sa phase 1, phase 2 without first going to the phase 1. Kasi nga possible may mga prerequisite bago makapunta sa phase 2. Kanban is particularly effective in environments where priorities and requirements may change frequently. So, punta naman tayo dun sa sprint planning, backlog management. So, sprint planning. So, dito sinasabi sa sprint planning na nakakaroon ng collaborative event, no, beginning of each sprint, okay, involving the entire development team. So, kunyari sa phase 1, magbe-brainstorming muna sila, no, magma-mind mapping, and then they will try to discuss ano ba yung pwede natin i-improve. So sabi nga dito, ang primary goal is to select and commit a set of user stories. No? Kagaya na sinabi natin kanina, user stories, ay before rather, ito yung parang ano ba yung na-experience ni customer at ano pa yung pwede natin i-improve doon. During the planning session, no, the team considers the capacity for work, no, yung mga tasks, and establish a shared understanding of the sprint goal. Kasi syempre, hindi naman pwedeng may idea tayo pero yung capacity natin is not aligned. Diba? We don't have enough equipment. Wala tayong enough manpower. So, we have to consider that in the planning session. Backlog management. So, pag sinabi kasi yung backlog, ito yung parang you're behind, no? So, it's a dynamic and prioritized list of features, enhancement, and bug fixes that need attention. So, kumbaga, in enhancing a product or developing unique characteristics of a product, may mga list of features tayo na dapat natin enhance. So, backlog management involves regularly refining and reordering backlog based on changing priorities, feedback, and evolving project requirements. By the way, pag sinabi pa lang bug fixes, ito yung mga parang mga pain points or yung mga errors na nangyayari sa product. Then dito, yung product owners, no, talagang minomonitor na yung backlog, no, do backlog management, and siya nagsasabi ano ba yung mga high priority items na features. So, what are the key elements? Ayan, first is estimation. So, importante na meron tayong estimate, no? Ano ba yung effort na re-record natin para yung each user story ay talagang ma-point out natin. Siyempre, no, from those time, no, or techniques, no, yun, dapat meron tayong prioritization, no? So, siyempre, yung business value, magkakaroon ba tayo ng more sales, more profit, more production, urgency, kung talagang kailangan na i-produce yan for our customers. And of course, commitment, diba? Dapat is yung mga team members committed sila dun sa production natin, dun sa ating sprint. So, ano ba yung roles in split planning? Siyempre, meron tayong product owner. Siya yung nagpo-provide ng insight, ano ba yung mga priorities, at nagka-clarify ano ba yung user story. And then, development team, ito yung kasama ni product owner. So, sila nag-estimate ng mga effort, ano ba yung mga technicality nun. And then, of course, we have the Scrum Master, which is siya nagpa-facilitate ng planning session and meron siyang adherence to time constraint kasi hindi naman pwedeng sobrang tagal. So, may mga time limit tayo. So, what are the benefits of sprint planning and backlog management? So, first is it improve focus on achievable goals within a fixed time frame. No? Yun ang kagandahan nun. And enhance the collaboration and communication within the development team. It also has greater flexibility to adapt to changing requirements and priorities. It also increased transparency and alignment with the overall project roadmap. So, effective collaboration and development team. So, these are just key principles of collaboration in Agile. First is cross-functional teams. Just like what I said a while ago, diba, yung mga cross-functional teams, no? Iba't ibang binubuo niya. May mga developers, may mga testers, may mga stakeholders. So, dapat is meron silang diverse skills na kino-combine nila that will lead to project success. And of course, we have open communication. So, dapat transparent at open yung communication ng bawat team members. And of course, dapat merong shared responsibilities. No? So, dito is nakikita natin yung kumbaga, dati kasi, no, parang hindi natin alam yung role ng bawat isa. So, dito, nalalaman natin yung role ng bawat isa, ano ba yung kanilang shared responsibilities, no? Specifically on the testing and testers. So, what are the techniques for effective collaboration? We have the daily stand-up meeting. So, ito yung short and daily meetings na nangyari sa mga members, no, for problem solving. We have also retrospectives. No? Ito yung periodic reflection on team's performance. No? Kung ito daily, ito naman pwedeng, let's say, monthly, pwedeng every 2 months, depending on the product owner. And of course, we have collaborative tools. So, meron tayong mga visual boards, mga chat platforms, video conferencing. Nang sa ganun, ay mas madali yung communication. Sometimes kasi remote areas yung other team members. Mahirap kung pupunta pa sila sa isang lugar for a meeting. So, what are the roles in collaborative development? Of course, the developers, no? Sila yung responsible for creating code and implementing features, syempre. We have also testers. Sila nagbe-verify kung yung software, no, meets quality standards. Then the product owners acts as a bridge, no, between the development team and the stakeholders. And of course, the Scrum Master is the one who facilitates collaborations, no, at remove impediments, yung mga barriers in doing collaborations. So what are the benefits of effective collaboration? So, una is faster problem resolution through open communication. Also, it increases adaptability to changing requirements. The higher team morale, and of course, it leads to higher team morale and motivation. It enhances creativity and innovation through diverse perspective. So going to the continuous integration and development, so we have this what we call continuous integration, kung saan CI, ito yung parang development practice kung saan yung mga team members regularly integrate their work into a shared repository. So hindi pwedeng yung work ko lang tinatago ko. So dapat it is a shared repository. So ang goal nito is to detect and address integration issues earlier. Kasi mamaya hindi naman integrated yung trabaho ng bawat team members. And of course, no, meron mga automated builds, no? Kung saan may mga automated testing. Okay? So may mga testing na nangyayari sa continuous integration. While on the continuous deployment, dito naman yun nga, no? Building on the CI, no? Kumbaga siya yung continuous deployment, siya yung parang next process, no? Kung saan deploying code changes to production environment. Kasi dati code siya ngayon, more of application na siya. Okay? So ito more of a blueprint, ito it's more of the application. And then once seniors pass automated tests, no, they are automatically released to end users without manual intervention. So ang aims ng continuous deployment is, the lead time para mapabilis yung development and production. And lastly, these are the key elements of CI and CD. Of course, merong automated testing na nangyayari. No? So, may mga unit tests, integration tests, and end-to-end tests. Okay? And then, we have also version control kung saan, yun nga, no, nakikita natin yung control system doon, no? Paano ba mag-manage ng code, no? Ayan. And then, of course, you have the CI and CD pipelines, which define workflows and automate the steps from code integration to development. Kunyari, no, gagawa tayo ng point of sale software. No? Yung point of sale yung ginagamit ng cashier. So, baka mamaya yung mga products na nakalagay sa system, wala naman talaga doon sa store na yun. So, benefits of CI and CD. So, here we have faster time to market, of course. Mas mabilis na napapunta natin sa market. Tapos nagkakaroon ng reduction in manual errors. No? So, baga na-automate lahat through system. And it increased collaboration. No? Napakaganda for team members to collaborate. So that's all. Thank you so much.